Live from Hall of Fame Stadium here in Oklahoma City, it's the Class 2A State Fastpitch softball tournament here today as the Silo Lady Rebels take on the Dale Lady Pirates, two of the most successful programs in small school athletics over the last couple of years, squaring off. This normally reserved for a championship game, but they will meet in the first round of the Class 2A state tournament here this morning. Glad you're along with us. No video due to OSSA regulations, but we will have the audio broadcast here for you. I'm Kevin Farr, high atop the refurbished Hall of Fame Stadium in Oklahoma City. And you can see the scoreboard out there, as the Lady Rebels will be the visiting team on the scoreboard here in this morning's contest. Silo comes in 33-7, the season record for Coach Mike Lawless's squad. And they take on a young Dale squad that on the season, the Dale's record 26-11, the season record for Coach Andy Powell, as the Lady Pirates graduated several players off of last year's team, and pretty young group, but they have made it back to the state tournament to take on the Silo Lady Rebels here in the opening round. This is a matchup. These two teams have faced off 3 times in the last 4 years in the state championship contest to decide the Class 2A state championship. And the only time that did not happen last year, as Silo was upset by Latta in the semifinals, and then Latta knocked off Dale for the championship a day later. It's the only 2 times these two teams have not met in the championship game over the last 4 years. 2019, Silo was a 4-1 winner over Dale. In 2018, Dale took home the championship over Silo by a 2-1 score. And in 2017, the two teams met in the state finals as well, and Dale was a 10-1 winner. These two programs have pretty familiar with each other in all sports, as we'll take a look at that history over the last couple years. Since 2019. They have played multiple times, in fact, 7 times since the start of 2019, as we will pause for the national anthem before today's contest. And the national anthem before today's contest here in the opening round of the Class 2A state tournament from Oklahoma City. Mentioned Silo and Dale intertwined These two schools in athletics state tournament play over the last couple of years since the start of 2019, and barring with also a COVID break there in 2020, early 2020, when state tournaments were not played. These two teams have met 7 times in state tournament play and ended the other season in the state tournament. Since in one athletic form or another, as actually Silo will be the home team, and they will take the field and get ready for the start of this contest. In 2019, they met on 4 occasions in 2019, and in the spring of 2019, Silo was a 4-3 winner over Dale in the spring baseball championship. Slow pitch championship, Dale defeated Silo 19-4. Then in the fall, they met again in baseball and softball as well. Dale was a 4-3 winner over Silo in fall baseball. Silo defeated Dale 4-1 in the Fastpitch softball state championship. Then last fall, Silo knocked out Dale in the opening round of the fall baseball state championships 4-3. Silo also eliminated Dale in the girls basketball state tournament 49-48 in that thrilling contest last March. And then in the slow pitch championship game last spring, it was Dale, a 24-12 winner over Silo. And we are set for the start. And here's the opening pitch from Christina Clark, and it's low for a ball. Take a look at the numbers for Christina Clark in the pitching circle. This will be her 3rd state tournament to pitch in, or actually the 4th state tournament to pitch in, and there's a strike called. It's 1-1. Clark, a good fastball, and she has some devastating off speed with a lot of movement, making her very tough, the Southeastern Oklahoma State University signee. The next pitch is a low for a ball. On the season, Christina comes in 22-3 on the season in the pitching circle, making her 30th appearance. Here's a ball hit to left field. It's going to split the gap, roll all the way to the wall. Here's the base runner around first, headed for second, and Dale has a leadoff hit. Mackenzie Herman with the leadoff double to start things for Dale. Jumped on that pitch from Clark and drove it out there for the first hit of the contest. Now Clark in the circle, mentioned she's got 151 and 2/3 innings pitched, a 1.00 earned run average, and her first pitch to Addie Bell misses for a ball. 202 strikeouts and 18 walks on the season. Good control for Christina Clark, the senior. And there's the next pitch. That one is in there for a strike called on the inside corner. Fastball that time. Count 1-1. Clark missed a little bit of time earlier, midway through the season with injury, but has shook that off and back into form. Here's a ball hit to left, a sinking line drive. It's going to fall in front of the outfielder. That's Haley Cisco, and it's going to be a base hit for Dale. They've got runners at the corners. Looking at the defensive alignment for the Lady Rebels, Charlie Hampton is the third baseman. Lexi McDonald at shortstop. The second baseman is Shaylin Midgley. And at first, Michaela Clark. Behind the plate, Avery Beecham. And then in the outfield, Savannah Babb in left. The center fielder is Cash Atwood. And then in right field, Haley Cisco. Runners at the corners after a couple of hits to start for the Dale Lady Pirates. And here's the pitch inside, goes to Maddie Conley, and it's ball 1. So Dale threatening here in the top half of the first inning from Hall of Fame Stadium in Oklahoma City here in the Class 2A state tournament. Christina Clark's next pitch is in there for a strike as Conley taking all the way. Evens the count at 1-1. Next offering, and that's outside. Dale, a young squad, but they have caught fire down the stretch, making it back to the state tournament. 26 wins on the season after a little bit of a slow start. Next pitch popped up on the infield. Clark's going to make the grab herself as she calls everybody off, and there's one out. Infield pop-up by Conley, and Clark gets the first out of the inning. Going to bring up Samantha Hartman. Runner still at the corners with one out for the Lady Pirates. Dale swept through the regional tournament, defeating Hartshorn and Calera in their regional, and scored at least 10 runs in all those contests. Got the bats going in the regional last week, as that pitch to Samantha Hartman is in there for a strike called from Clark. Christina, the senior, the veteran in the pitching circle. Runner goes. Here's the throw down, and it bounces, and that's going to allow the runner to score from third. Lady Pirates were stealing, and they have the lead on a double steal there as the runner from first was going, and the throw was a little bit low, and that allowed runner to score from third. It's 1-0 Dale. Next pitch popped up right side, out of play by Hartman. She behind in the count at 0-2. Here's the next pitch. That's way outside as Beecham was set up outside of the plate. There's the next one. It's lined into left field, base hit. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. A runner around third is going to score. Dale up 2-0. It's a double from Samantha Hartman as that one is lined over the head of the shortstop, Lexi McDonald, all the way to the fence. 2 doubles and a single in the inning. Dale with 3 hits already and just 1 out. Jumping on the senior Christina Clark here early on. As I mentioned, the Lady Pirates, they have kind of found their offensive stride down the stretch. Here's another ball hit well into center field. Racing over to the gap is Cash Atwood. It's off her glove and it's going to fall for a hit. Here comes the runner around third and will score. And Dale up 3-0. That one hit to the gap. Atwood on the run. It deflected off the end of her glove and falls in. And Dale has plated 3 already with just 1 out here in the first. And we've got a conference in the circle as Coach Mike Wallace calls time. Mentioned earlier the storied history, the last few years between these two schools in state tournament play. It was Clark in the pitching circle for those last 2 meetings in the Fastpitch championship contest for Silo, as she defeated Dale in 2019. 4-1 with the complete game, and Dale was a 2-1 winner in that 2018 contest when Clark was a freshman. J.C. Karam is the batter now, and she will watch the first pitch. I believe that was a ball, no indication from the umpire. It's pretty close there as the next one, and that one is a called strike on the inside corner. Runner at second with 1 out. Gracie Waller actually is the batter, and that pitch hits her. Comes inside. Waller's hit by the pitch. That'll put runners at first and second with one out. Already the 7th hitter of the inning for Dale is Lexi White, and she'll watch that pitch just miss off the outside corner. So the Lady Rebels in a lot of problems here already in the top half of the first inning, down 3-0 as a strike called on that one from Clark. Trying to get out of this and hold the Lady Pirates there, but just one out. And there's a swing and a miss from White. 1-2 the count. Now, Christina steps off. Gets a new pitch, and that one is in there for strike 3 called. Strikes out Lexi White looking for out number 2. So there's 2 out with 2 on now. Faith Wright, the batter, and she watches ball low from Christina. Here from Hall of Fame Stadium in Oklahoma City. And that one misses as well. 2-0 the count. Audio only this softball state tournament. Due to OSSA regulations. Bringing you all the action here as that pitch in there for a strike. All the action live here, free of charge on Silo Rebels.tv, and there's a swing and a miss by the batter. Kinsley Hill down now, actually 2-2. The count is even to Hill. If Clark can get out of it here, and there's strike 3 called as Hill goes down looking to end the first inning. But Dale picks up 3 runs on 3 hits, and they leave a pair on. Silo with some work to do offensively, trailing 3-0 as we head to the bottom half of the first inning here on the Squirtle Network. So we head to the bottom of the first. The normal lineup for the Lady Rebels. Shaylin Midgley's going to lead it off. And then Avery Beecham, followed by Lexi McDonald. The first pitch to Midgley misses for a ball. She'll watch the next one in there for a strike call. On the season, Midgley hitting at .474 in the leadoff spot. She's got a nice .524 on base percentage, and she'll hit this one back up the middle. On the move, the shortstop fields it, and the throw over in time. Nice job defensively there as the Lady Pirates get the out. Going to bring up Avery Beecham, the sophomore catcher. Batting at .413 on the season is Beecham. And she'll step in here, and she watches the first pitch for a strike call. 0-1. Beecham, her on-base average, .464 for the campaign, and that one misses low. 28 runs scored, 25 RBIs for the sophomore. She's got 7 extra base hits on doubles. The 1-1 pitch swung on, hit high in the air, but not going very far on the infield. Popped up, and this one is caught by the second baseman for the second out. Popped up. The towering pop-up on the infield. There's 2 gone for Lexi McDonald, the leading hitter on the squad, the senior. Headed to Oklahoma State University, .571 the season average for McDonald. And she will take the first pitch on the outside corner for a strike. McDonald leads the team. Average, RBIs as well as extra base hits. And that ball misses high. 1-1 the count. Dale jumped out 3-0 with 3 hits in the first, including a couple of big doubles. And here's a soft liner back to the pitcher off the bat of, just cued off the end of the bat of McDonald. And it's caught for out number 3. And the Lady Rebels go down in order in the first. We head to the second inning. Dale up 3-0 here in the opening round of the Class 2A state tournament from Hall of Fame Stadium in Oklahoma City. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Dale due up here in the second to face Christina Clark. And squaring and pulling back is the batter. It's the pitch high for a ball. Corners were charging in. Faith Wright is the batter now, and she watches that ball low. 2-0 the count. Next pitch is a strike called as Wright squared and pulled back. Swing and a miss on that one. And that pitch misses outside. Runs the count full, 3-2. Swing and a miss from right. She goes down swinging to start the second. Clark gets a strikeout, her second of the contest. And Mackenzie Herman is the next batter. She'll swing on that pitch, pull it down the left field line, racing over, diving catch by Savannah Babb. Babb with a diving catch on that ball, hit down the left field line for out number 2. Nice play defensively by the senior to get the second out, and Addie Bell steps to the plate. Ball is smoked to center field. Back is Atwood, just in front of the fence, makes the grab for out number 3. That one was well hit. Bell gave it a charge, but Atwood makes the catch in front of the fence for out number 3, and Dale goes down in order in the second. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Going to the bottom of the second inning. Lady Pirates with a 3-0 lead over Silo. Charlie Hampton to lead things off here in the second. She's going to foul the first pitch straight back and out of play. On the season, Charlie batting at .358, 32 RBIs. She's got 8 doubles, a triple, and 2 homers. And she's going to hit this one, but it's popped up on the infield. And right there, camped under it, second baseman makes the grab. Another pop-up, and there's one out here in the second. Brings up Michaela Clark. And she watches one bounce in there. See, Michaela, 219, the season average with 20 RBIs. She has scored 16 runs. And that pitch fouled back straight to the screen. Evens the count at 1-1. Action going on at all 4 fields here at Hall of Fame Stadium this morning. And a swing and a miss by Clark. It's 1-2. Clark squares and pulls back. She'll swing and foul it off the left side into the stands. Leaves the count at 1-2. Lady Rebels still looking for their first hit of the contest. Dale had 3 hits in the opening inning when they scored those 3 runs. Next pitch to Clark, and it's low. Evens the count at 2-2. Here's a sharp ground ball through the right side for a base hit. So Clark fights that one off and slices a single into right. First hit of the contest, and Silo has its first base runner of the game. Bregan is the next batter. And a check swing fouled off the bat. Tried to hold up there, but couldn't. As that one went off the bat for a foul ball. Bree batting at 233. Here's the next pitch, and it's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss on that one as Dale pitcher pulled the string on that pitch and gets Ginn swinging for out number 2. Brings up Haley Cisco. Haley batting at 149 on the season. Going to hit a ground ball to short. Up with it is the shortstop and throw over in time. Cisco's retired. Silo goes down in the second inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. Go to the third. Dale 3, Silo nothing. We continue here on the Squirtle Network. Back to action. Maddie Conley steps to the plate for Dale. And she will swing on the first pitch. Pull it down the left field line for a hit. Going to fall in front of Babb as Conley jumped on the first offering. Back in the heart of the order, 4th hit of the contest for Dale. Runner aboard to start the third for the Lady Pirates. Samantha Hartman steps to the plate, and she swings on the first pitch. Hits it to shallow center. Racing in is Atwood, and it's going to be McDonald that calls her off. The shortstop gets out there and makes the grab on that shallow pop-up. Tough territory. Atwood had a lot of ground to cover to try to get there. There's one out. Chasey Karam is the batter. First pitch from Clark to Karam was the ball. Here's the next one. It's bunted and fouled at the plate. Evens the count at 1-1. No video here at Hall of Fame Stadium due to OSSA regulations, just audio only here in the state tournament. As far as they able to keep up with the game free of charge. Pitch in the dirt for a ball, 2-1. And the next one is bunted through by Karam and missed. 2-2 the count. Clark gets her sign, and the next one is inside for a ball. Runner going, and going to steal the bag at second as beating the throw there. So another stolen base for Dale, and they have another runner in scoring position. And that one hits the batter. Checking on her at first base, and second hit batter of the contest. Going to bring up Gracie Waller, and there's 2 on with 1 out. Pitch high for a ball. So Dale threatening again. Next pitch, swing and a miss to Waller. Clark trying to pitch her way out of another jam. The 1-1 pitch misses outside, 2-1. Here's the next one to Waller, and that one foul tipped at the plate. In and out of the glove of Beecham. Evens the count at 2-2. That one misses outside, 3-2. Count goes full. And strike called. Runner going to third and is going to steal the bag at third. As a throw a little bit late. Was strike 3 called for out number 3. But another stolen base, the third of the game. Lexi White, the next batter for Dale. And runners are going to be at the corners. And there's a strike to White. Clark with a couple of strikeouts in this inning. Needing another one here as the runner goes to second. They're going to not even throw. So Karam steals the bag at second. They're at second and third. The Dale base runners with 2 outs. The pitch from Clark swung on and popped foul off the right side and out of play. Giving chase with Cisco. Ran out of room over there. A lot of foul ground, but not enough. Moves the count to 1-2. Here's the next pitch, and it's high. This one's hit on the air, right or left side, popped up, and there's Charlie Hampton going to make the grab. That'll be the third out. So Clark wiggles out of the jam in the third. Dale gets a hit, leaves 2 runners aboard. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Silo down 3-0 to Dale. We're at Hall of Fame Stadium in Oklahoma City here in the Class 2A state softball tournament. Silo and Dale. We'll have baseball action coming up tonight here on SiloRebels.tv, including a video from the opening round of the state tournament. Silo and Tushka, that is 7 o'clock start tonight. Bottom half of the third inning, it's going to be Savannah Babb to lead it off, and she will bunt the first pitch foul. Nothing in 1 to count to Babb. On the season, she is hitting at .205. And going to line this one right at the third baseman for an out. So Babb is retired. Cash Atwood will bat, and then back to the top of the order. See Atwood hitting at 181. And she'll take a strike. Nothing in 1 to count. Here's the next one to Atwood, and that one misses low. Oh, they check to see if she went around on the check swing and say she did not. And there's a pitch upstairs. 2-1 the count to Atwood. Make it 3-1 as that one misses. And she'll take a strike. Count is full now to Atwood. And the next pitch is a ball inside. Looked like the umpire might have called that a strike, but gives her first base on the free pass. Just the second silo base runner here today. That's going to bring up Shaylin Midgley. Midgley grounded out her first time up, and she'll take a strike here. The senior. And that pitch is high. Evens the count at 1-1. Next pitch swung on. It's hit well to left. This one's going back. It's back. It's gone. Midgley with a 2-run homer. As she blistered that ball over the left center field fence. Her first home run of the season. Couldn't have come at a better time for Shaylin Midgley, and it cuts the Dale lead to 3-2. As Midgley smoked that ball out. Second hit of the game for the Lady Rebels, and they're back in it at 3-2 now here in the third. Still just one out. Avery Beecham is the batter. Got the Silo crowd excited on that one. First pitch to Beecham was high for a ball. And the next one swung on, and it's a soft liner off the glove of the shortstop into left field. Beecham is aboard. Like that one was going to be caught, but misplayed by the shortstop. Beecham is aboard as the tying run, and that brings up Lexi McDonald with one out in the third. The Lady Rebels leading hitter. The pitch, high for a ball. See what McDonald can do now. As Silo has rallied to cut the lead to 3-2 as that pitch this time is in there for a strike called on the inside corner. McDonald took it for a strike. 1-1 the count to Lexi. And the pitch, it's outside. Two on the count. And that one misses. The count goes 3-1 to Lexi McDonald. And the pitch. It's a called strike. Stealing second is Beecham. She is in safely at second base. The pitch was a called strike on the outside corner. Runs the count full. The tying run now in scoring position at second. See what McDonald does now on the full count. The pitch low for ball 4, and she is aboard via the walk. So the tying and go-ahead runs now both on base for Silo, and we've got time called by Dale. The Lady Pirates are going to have a conference in the circle. Shaylin Midgley has turned the tide of this one, the senior, with a 2-run homer over the left center field fence. And Silo now threatening to possibly tie or take the lead. After going quietly through the first 2 innings. Charlie Hampton is the batter. Still just 1 out in the third. Hampton on the season, 32 RBIs. That's second on the team behind McDonald. And the first pitch to Charlie is inside for a ball. Lady Rebels trying to fight back from a 3-0 deficit in the first inning. This one smoked foul down the left field line. Hampton out in front of that one, as she drilled that one past Coach Mike Wallace in the third base coaching box. Count even at 1-1. Here's the next pitch, and it's upstairs. Beecham, the runner at second, has good speed there. McDonald at first. With Hampton at the plate, she's going to call time and go down and talk to Coach Lawless. Actually, the count was 1-2. I believe, I guess that last one was called a strike. So 1-2 the count to Charlie. And the pitch swung on. It's popped up. Foul ground, right side. Going to be playable for the first baseman. And she makes the grab for the second out. Hampton just trying to fight that one off with 2 strikes. It's going to bring up Michaela Clark now. Looking for a big RBI for Clark. First and second with 2 outs. And the pitch swung on and pulled foul into the bleachers and out of play. Ready to go now on the 0-1 pitch, and it's in the dirt. Runner's going, and Beecham stops halfway in between, and she goes back to second. Pitch was in the dirt. Looked like Beecham was going to take third, but stopped halfway in between and heads back to second before the throw. The next one to Clark, and that's inside. Ground ball hit left side. Bouncer on a hop to the shortstop, who fields it, goes to second for the out, and that'll be the inning. But Silo gets 2 runs back on 2 hits and leaves 2. We go to the 4th. It's Dale 3, Silo 2. When we come back here from Hall of Fame Stadium on the Scoredle Network. As we start the 4th inning, Christina Clark back in the circle for the Lady Rebels. Seem to have shaken off that rough start as the first pitch by Gracie Waller popped up to right. And coming in is Haley Cisco going to make the grab. There's 1 out. One pitch, 1 out. And the batter's Faith Wright, and she squares, pulls back. Lady Rebels were charging on the corners. Pitch was a ball from Clark. Here's the next one. It's bunted by Wright, and it goes foul down the third baseline. Another one bunted at and missed this time by Wright. 2 strikes on the batter. That pitch, check swing, and they say no, she did not go around. Looked like she had there. Two, the count, swing and a miss as Wright goes down swinging. Clark with another strikeout. There's 2 gone here in the 4th. Seems like Christina has settled in after that rocky start to the contest. The 3 runs on 3 hits in the opening inning. Mackenzie Herman, the batter, and she'll take a strike. 0-1. Clark gets the sign, rocks and fires, and this one's outside. 1-1 the count. We're high atop Hall of Fame Stadium in Oklahoma City this morning for this Class 2A state tournament contest. And this one's popped up on the infield. Coming in is McDonald, calls everybody off. Lexi makes the grab, and that'll retire Dale in the inning. Dale goes down in the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-2, Dale on top of Silo. Back with more coming up. Bree again will lead off for Silo here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And she's going to line one back up the middle for a base hit. So it's going to be Josie Savage to run at first base for Ginn. Haley Cisco is the batter. Leadoff single by Ginn here in the fourth. Cisco squares and pulls back and takes a swing at that one and misses against Gracie Waller. This one's outside to Cisco. 1-1. Snap throw to first. Not in time. Savage is back in there. The count now 2-1 to Cisco. Now we've got time called. And we'll see. No. Went down to talk to Coach Lawless. Did Cisco. Now ready to go. 2-1 the count to Haley Cisco. Big spot here. Savage the runner at first. Nobody out here in the fourth. Silo down a run at 3-2 as the pitch bunted and fouled. Actually, I believe there was 2 strikes. Yep, 2 strikes on that bunt attempt, and she bunts it foul. So Cisco is out. That brings up Savannah Babb. Bunts foul with 2 strikes for the first out here in the fourth. Babb squares. She pulls back, and she takes the ball. Still trying to get that tying run over into scoring position. Savage with good speed on the bases. Both teams with 4 hits in the contest. It's that last one from Ginn, the fourth of the game for Silo, and Babb takes a strike. Three to 2 the Silo deficit right now. The next pitch, and it's a comebacker to the pitcher. Goes to second for 1. The throw on to first, gets away and into the dugout. That's going to allow Babb to go on to second base. Waller fielded that cleanly, went to second for 1. But the double play attempt, the throw got into the dugout. Going to be an error. And now Savannah Babb in scoring position with 2 outs. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. See who the Lady Rebels are going to send to the plate here in this situation. It looks like it's going to be Brooklyn Tony's going to hit. So Tony to hit with the tying run at second base. And she's going to pinch hit for Cash Atwood. Tony batting at 167 on the season. She's got 3 RBIs. 6 hits, all of those on singles. Big spot here with 2 outs, and she's going to swing on the first pitch. Ground ball to second, bobbled by the second baseman. Throw to first is not in time. It's not in time, and rounding third and scoring is Bebb. It's bobbled by the second baseman for Dale, and Tony beats it out at first on a bang-bang play. Had to wait for the umpire's call, and he calls her safe. And Babb never slowed down, heading around third base, scores to tie the game at 3 on the Dale error. So the Lady Rebels have rallied from a 3-0 first inning deficit to tie it on a Dale error here in the 4th. Back into a run is Cash Atwood at first base. Back to the top of the order, and it's Midgley, who set this comeback in motion an inning ago with a massive home run to left center. She took the first pitch for a ball. Here's the next one, and that one is off speed and low, 2-0. Here's the next one to Midgley, and it bounces in there, 3-0. So Atwood, the go-ahead run at first base, and Midgley with a 3-0 count. Don't know if Dale wants to give her anything to hit now. After she smoked the last pitch she hit in the second. This one's going to be popped up. They did throw to her, but a little bit out of the zone. Chased that one and pops it up on the right side of the infield. Caught by the second baseman for the third out. And that ends the 4th, but Silo picks up a run as they get a hit and an error and leave a runner on in the 4th. Through 4 innings now. Who would have expected anything less? We're tied at 3. Silo and Dale here in the state tournament from Oklahoma City. You see the scoreboard there as Dale with 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. Silo with 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Through 4 complete. We head to the 5th. Glad you're along with us today. SiloRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network. No video allowed by OSSA regulations, and so just audio only. Glad you're along. Kevin Farr here, high atop Hall of Fame Stadium in Oklahoma City. And the first pitch of the 5th inning to Addie Bell is upstairs for a ball. Next one from Clark, and it's a strike called. 1-1 the count. Christina, the Southeastern Oklahoma State commit. And there's the next one to Bell is a ball. 2-1. Ground ball hit left side. Charging in is McDonald. Her throw over is scooped out and in time to Michaela Clark at first base. There's one gone. One out here in the fifth. They get Bell to ground out softly to McDonald there. Right back into the heart of the Dale order here. Maddie Conley, who's already got 2 hits today, and she takes strike 1 from Clark there. The pitch, and that one is a called strike on the outside corner. Actually, I believe the first one, yeah, it's 0-2. Scoreboard is wrong. I thought that first pitch was a strike. So 0-2 the count to Maddie Conley. And the next pitch way outside. 1-2. Christina gets her sign, and that one misses outside. Trying to get Conley to chase something. As I mentioned, Conley already 2 hits in the game, including a big double in the opening inning. Help lead to those 3 Dale runs as the pitch misses just inside. Froze Conley on that off speed. Count now 3-2. Christina didn't like something, stepped off the pitching rubber. Now she's back. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's ball 4 called. Pitch looked pretty good on the inside corner, but called a ball inside to Conley. She's aboard for the 3rd time, this time via a walk. Samantha Hartman steps to the plate for Dale. Now the Lady Rebels readjusting defensively. Got Hartman played to pull and left. Here's one. It's hit over the head of McDonald into center field for a base hit. Cut off by Atwood. Holds Hartman to a single there. And it's runners at first and second now. Dale's 5th hit of the contest. Chasey Karam is the batter. So the Lady Pirates threatening again. Clark has been able to work out of a few jams. The Lady Rebels look like expecting a bunt. In at the corners. Here's the pitch. It's high. 1-0 the count to Karam. Next pitch, ground ball, shortstop, fielded by McDonald. Her throw over and plenty of time to get Karam, but it will advance the base runners. As it was slowly hit, and Lexi had no play but to first. There's 2 gone, but 2 runners in scoring position now for the Lady Pirates. Gracie Waller is the hitter for Dale. 2 outs here in the 5th, and that pitch is a strike called from Clark. Came with the fastball there. 0-1. Once again, Clark trying to work out of a jam. Now in the 5th, the next pitch from Christina, and it's low, blocked there by Beecham. Dale 26-12 on the season. Got off to a uncharacteristic slow start. It's a very young team, and they have caught fire down the stretch. Here's a ground ball hit, second base. It's fielded by Midgley. She'll underhand it to first in time. And the Lady Pirates are retired in the 5th. They get a hit and leave 2 on. But go scoreless. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Silo coming to bat. Tied 3-3 with Dale here on the Squirtle Network. Avery Beecham will be the leadoff batter here in the 5th for the Lady Rebels. As trying to continue the run, they have scored in each of the last 2 innings. At least a run as the first pitch to Beecham is low. Next one, and that one is inside. 2-0 the count. Trying to get something started for Silo here in the 5th. Here's the next pitch, and it's a strike call. On the inside corner to Beecham. She watches that one. Here's one driven into left field, base hit. Beecham with a single, a sharp single to left on the line drive, and Silo has the leadoff runner aboard once again here in the 5th inning. And it's Lexi McDonald back at the plate. And she watches the ball low. Here's the next one to McDonald, and it's off the outside corner, 2-0. They're being very careful with Lexi, the Lady Rebels leading hitter on the season. She walked the last time. Here's the 2-0, swung on. It's pulled into right field for a base hit. Around second, headed to third is Beecham. Here comes the throw. It's not in time. Beecham is at third. First to third on the Lexi McDonald single to right. And the Lady Rebels have something working again in the 5th. The throw coming into third was late. Beecham slid in safely. And now Charlie Hampton steps to the plate. Another big spot for the junior. Hampton, 32 RBIs on this season, and we've got time called once again to talk about the situation. Lady Rebels meeting on the third base sign. Now the conference is over. Back-to-back singles from Avery Beecham and Lexi McDonald here in the fifth inning. And Silo threatening to take the lead for the first time. Here in another epic state tournament showdown with Dale. And there's a pitch to Hampton. It's high for a ball. One 0 the count. Next pitch squares and bunts, and Hampton fouls that bunt off. Lady Rebels had the squeeze on there, but the safety squeeze coming from Beecham, but the pitch was bunted foul. Goes to 1-1 with Hampton at the plate. Here's the next pitch. It's bunted in the air and the left side, and running into the third baseman trying to make a play on it. Runs into Beecham, and Beecham is called out for interference. Oh, big call there. Coach Lawless not happy. The bunt was popped up on the left side near the baseline. Beecham was in foul ground, but coming over, the third baseman collided with Avery, trying to make a play on the ball, and the home plate umpire calls Beecham out for interference. Now Lawless had his say. Umpires are going to meet and discuss. This is a big call right here. And they stay with it. Beecham is called out. That leaves Silo with just a runner at first and one out. And the count 1-2 on Hampton now. So Silo had the squeeze on again. Beecham was starting to come home on the safety squeeze, and the third baseman collides with her on the pop-up. Now Hampton drills one down the left field line. It's gone! Down the left field line and out of the park as Hampton celebrates around the bases and comes in and mobbed at home plate right down the left field line. On the very next pitch after the call went against the Lady Rebels, Hampton drills one down the left field line and out of the park for a two-run homer to give Silo the lead. Charlie was jumping up and down all the way around the bases on that one. Her third home run of the season. But the biggest of this year. And Silo now with a 5-3 lead. Michaela Clark is the next batter. That one just barely stayed foul down the left field line and over the fence. Pitch to Clark is high and away. Silo has rallied to take the lead after spotting Dale 3 runs in the opening inning. Next pitch is low for ball 3 now to Michaela Clark. Dale a little bit stunned right now after the 2-run homer from Charlie Hampton down the left field line to give Silo the lead. Now the pitch to Clark is in there for a strike. It's 3-1. Here's one hit to left. This one's going to fall in for a base hit. Michaela Clark's second hit of the game. A single drops into right field for a base hit. And it looks like we are going to have, well, it's going to be Bree Ginn checking back in as she's going to re-enter in this spot, as it was Savage that had come in to run previously. Pitches the ball to Bree. Now a ground ball hit back up the middle. It's going to get through for a hit. Back-to-back singles for the Lady Rebels. And they are threatening to add more now in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Michaela Clark with the single. Bree Ginn with the single. She stays at first base. 5 straight hits, in fact, for Silo, as Beecham and McDonald led off with hits. Hampton with the big home run, and now Clark and Ginn with singles. 5 straight hits for Silo in the inning, up to 9 hits in the game now. And Haley Cisco is going to hit a ground ball left side, fielded by the shortstop, and she's trying to go to third, but the third baseman was not on the bag, and the shortstop has to chase down Michaela Clark and tag her on the way for the out. And that was a interesting play. Could have been a little bit more softly hit. Might have been a tough play for to get Clark at third, but they get the force at third. There's 2 outs, and Savannah Babb, the batter, swings and misses. Or actually got a piece of it, fouled it off. Back to the screen. Dale had all the momentum after the opening inning with 3 runs on 3 hits, but Silo has answered back. And that pitch to Babb misses. 2 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. A pair of 2-run homers from Shaylin Midgley and Charlie Hampton, the big blows for the Lady Rebels. Here's one fouled back and out of play. Dale has threatened 3 times since the first, but each time Christina Clark was able to work out of a jam. Now here's a pitch that's in the dirt. It was on the ground and squirted by the catcher all the way to the backstop. Runners will advance. Still 2 outs, however. Count now 2-2 on Savannah Babb, but 2 runners in scoring position. Here's the next pitch, and it's inside. Ball 3. Count goes full. See what Dale does on the payoff pitch here, and it's swung on and pulled just foul by Babb down the left field line. Spoiled that pitch. Here's the next one, and it's swung on, and it's a high fly ball. Shallow center field, racing in as the center fielder. Not going to get there. It's going to fall in for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. Savannah Babb with a 2-run single. And the Lady Rebels have extended the lead now to 7-3. Babb got just enough of that. 3 Lady Pirates were given chase. The center fielder on the run could not get to it. And Savannah Babb with the big 2-run single. Silo has scored 4 in the inning. And it's Cash Atwood at the plate. The 8th batter to hit here. Atwood bunts back to the pitcher. Throw to first in time. And that'll retire the Lady Rebels for the 5th, but they score 4 runs. 6 hits in the inning for Silo off of 4 runs. And the Lady Rebels now lead at 7-3 as we head to the 6th here at Hall of Fame Stadium in Oklahoma City. Ready to go here in the 6th inning. Kevin Farr, high atop Hall of Fame Stadium for this audio broadcast. No video allowed due to OSSA regulations, but you see the scoreboard there. Lady Rebels have rallied from a 3-run first inning deficit, leading 7-3 now into the 6th as the first pitch from Christina Clark is a ball here to Lexi White. A 2-run Charlie Hampton home run and a 2-run single by Savannah Babb in the 5th accounted for the 4 runs for Silo to take the lead. Next pitch to White is the ball. And the 2-0 from Christina Clark, and that one's in there for a strike called. White taking all the way. Here's the next one, and it's going to be fouled off the right side, not a play. Evens the count at 2-2. Next one misses outside. 3-2 to Lexi White as it goes full. And the payoff pitch, swing and a miss. White goes down swinging for out number 1 here in the 6th. Dale at the bottom of the order here in the 6th inning. And that pitch A strike called. Here's one popped right side, and back is Michaela Clark in foul ground, going to make the grab. There's 2 gone here in the 6th inning. That one was popped up in foul territory. Clark makes the catch. 2 outs. And the next pitch from Christina is high. See if Clark can work out of this. Without allowing any runs or any runners on. As a ground ball hit to short. There's the throw in time from McDonald. Dale is retired in order. A quick inning for Christina Clark after the Lady Rebels take the lead. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Silo with a 7-3 lead over Dale. Bottom of the 6th inning, top of the order due up for Silo now, as it's going to be Shaylin Midgley to start things in the 6th. As Silo with a 4-run lead, leading 7-3. Here comes the pitch, and it's high to Midgley. And the next one, and that one is in there for a strike call. One and one the count. Here's the next one. It's upstairs to Midgley. 2-1. Shaylin with the big 2-run homer in the 3rd that ignited the comeback. And she watches that one for ball 3. Three-one count. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on and fouled straight back. Midgley 1 for 3 in the contest. Silo actually with 10 hits in the game. They had 6 in that 4-run 5th inning. And Midgley's going to hit this one deep to right, but back there is the right fielder. Has this one judged, and it's going to make the grab. There's 1 out in the 6th inning. Brings up Avery Beecham. Beecham with a couple hits today. And she'll swing on this one and get hit number 3 as she drives it into right center field for a base hit. Single by Beecham. Her 3rd single of the contest, and she's aboard once again for Lexi McDonald. They've been very careful with the left hand hitting McDonald today. She's 1 for 2 in the game. A soft liner back to the pitcher her first time up, and there's a strike called. Had a walk and then a hit her last trip. The 0-1 pitch swung on, and it's drilled right at Beecham and hits Beecham. So Avery is out again. This time the ball hitter instead of the fielder. McDonald gets a hit on that one. Smoked it so hard, Beecham didn't have time to react. They're leading off from first base. So there's 2 outs. McDonald is aboard. She got her second hit of the contest. And Hampton is back at the plate. Charlie had the big 2-run homer that put Silo ahead an inning ago. 1-0 the count. And the next pitch swung on. It's hit well down the right field line. This one is going to fall fair. Around second, headed to third is McDonald. They're waving her home. Here comes the throw in. It's not going to be in time. Lexi scores from first on a Hampton triple down the right field line. Another RBI for Charlie. So in back-to-back innings, the 2-run homer right down the left field line and a RBI triple right down the right field line. And Silo leads at 8-3. Brings up Michaela Clark. She's got 2 hits. And she swings on the first pitch. Pops it up behind the plate. And racing out is the catcher, not going to get there as it hits the backstop. Here's one hit well to center, but it's going to be playable. Clark hit that one pretty good, but caught by the center fielder for Dale, and that's going to end the inning for the Lady Rebels. But they pick up another run on 2 hits, and we head to the 7th. Silo 8, Dale 3. 3 outs away from heading to the state semifinals tomorrow. We go to the 7th inning. Christina Clark back out trying to finish off the Lady Pirates. And the first pitch popped up. Left side. McDonald's camped under it. She's going to make the grab. There's one gone here in the 7th. Silo now 2 outs away from the state semifinals. Once again. And dispatching their arch nemesis, Dale. And the pitch is a strike called. Clark has been in some jams since the first, but she has managed to pitch her way out of every one of them. And there's strike two. Addie Bell at the plate. Now 94 pitches in the game for Christina. Trying to finish off the Lady Pirates and end the Dale season. And that pitch outside for a ball. Talked about the history between these two schools. At the onset of this contest, and that pitch just misses inside. 2-2, the count even. This the 8th time they have met in a sport in the state tournament since the beginning of 2019, and where one team ended the other season. Here's the pitch from Clark, and it's low. Count goes full. And the next one swung on, and it's pulled foul by Addie Bell. Out of play down the left side. In case you were wondering, those previous 7 meetings, the state tournament between Silo and Dale teams since the beginning of 2019. Silo has won 4 and Dale has won 3 coming into today. Here's the pitch, and it's inside, ball 4. Bell draws a walk with 1 out. That's a rare walk for Christina. Had only issued 18 on the season and 151 2/3 innings coming in. There's a strike called. We're back in the heart of the order for Dale. It's Maddie Conley. 2 hits today for Conley, including a big double in the first. And she watches that one low for a ball. 1-1 the count. Here's the next pitch from Clark, and that one misses low as well. 2-1. Silo with 12 hits in the game, just 5 for the Lady Pirates, and that one to Conley is inside as well. 3-1. Clark with a 5-run cushion. Needing just 2 outs to finish this off as that pitch is swung on and fouled. Pulled foul by Conley. Down the left field line. Count goes full. And the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Got Conley looking for the strikeout. 7th of the game for Christina Clark. And there's 2 gone in the 7th. That fastball had some movement on it. Samantha Hartman, the last hope for Dale now. And she watches the first pitch outside. Clark trying to finish off the complete game performance. Runner at first, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, swung on, and it's lofted into right field for a base hit. Hartman stays alive with the single to right. Keeps Dale alive, but there's 2 outs and 2 on. Jason Karam is the next hitter. And the pitch from Clark swung on. It's popped up right side and out of play. Giving chase was Michaela Clark, but ran out of real estate there in foul ground. The next pitch swung on. It's drilled up the middle and right at the center fielder, Cash Atwood, and she makes the grab for out number 3. A line drive to Atwood ends the game. And Clark finishes it off with the complete game performance, and Silo wins 8-3. The Lady Rebels eliminate Dale. As I mentioned earlier, 5 times since the beginning of 1999, the Silo has ended a Dale season in 8 meetings in the state tournament. It's the 5th as the Lady Rebels win it 8-3, and they improve to 34-7 on the season. Silo will play again tomorrow at 11 a.m. in the state semifinals right here at Hall of Fame Stadium as they take on the Pecola Amber Pocasset winner. Looking at the final numbers from this one, Christina Clark goes the distance as on the season, she now improves her record to 23-3 on the year. 7 innings. Clark allowed 3 runs, 2 earned on 6 hits. She struck out 7 and walked 2. 109 pitches in the game. Lady Rebels finished with 13 hits, actually, in the contest. Scoreboard got behind there. And out-hit Dale 13-6 for the game. Shaylin Midgley had a home run and 2 RBIs. Avery Beecham, 3 big hits in the game. Lexi McDonald, 2 hits, and she scored twice. Charlie Hampton with 2 hits, including a go-ahead 2-run homer in the 5th and an RBI triple in the 6th. Michaela Clark with 2 hits. Bree Ginn with 2 hits as well. And Brooklyn Tony came off the bench, and she had a hit also for Silo in the game. Lady Rebels, once again, improved to 34-7 on the season, and they will be back in action here tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. start time, once more in the state semifinals, trying to punch their ticket back to the Class 2A state championship game. It's going to about do it for this broadcast. Glad you've been along with this. It's been audio only. Once again, we'll be back on tomorrow morning. Another audio broadcast only here from Hall of Fame Stadium, as unable to do video for OSSA restrictions, but we will have video tonight from DeLacy Park when the Silo Rebels baseball squad takes on Tushka in the opening round of the Class A Fall State Tournament. It's going to about do it for the contest. Once again, Silo defeats Dale 8-3 and moves on to the state semifinals. Until later on this evening from DeLacy Park, we've got baseball action for you. I'm Kevin Farr saying so long.